Hello, it's Aussie or Aussie Snouters. Um, well, I may be a bit late in making one of these videos, and I feel like I should have made one quite a while ago, but I'm not too sure why I didn't. But I thought it'd probably be a good idea to make one now. And as you can see, Bryan's statue is gone, along with the signs. But yeah, I haven't written a script or anything, and it's a noisy portal. I'm kind of gonna just speak from what comes to me, I guess, the truth. You know, I, I guess start off with what Bryan made. This server, it was really something quite remarkable. I spent, according to the server, -1 minutes on here, but I think my playtime racked up to about 70, 80 days. Nothing like Pink's playtime, but you know, I've played on here since I was probably 10, so yeah, about a good 8 years ago now. Yeah, 10-9 is when I first played in here, and so yeah, about eight years ago. So it was something. Emenbee was, much like probably everyone who's actually watching this video, an extremely big part of my life, my childhood. It was the second server I ever played on, you know, and it was the one that I played on the most. It really was quite something else, you know, when I first started to play. The first ever game I ever played was CTF, and a lot of Emenbee players know that's kind of where, I don't know, each staff members had their so-and-so called home, and I guess that was my home, CTF. My only second home to that would be Creative, where I got staff there too. And yeah, I played on Emenbee since I joined late 2012, early 2013. Can't exactly remember, somewhere around there. And I was staff in 2015, December like 20th or something along the lines of that. I was staff, for about 2-3 years. Got senior mod, and I really, really, really loved just being so involved in this community that was created by Bryan. It was quite something else, and I miss it every single day. God, do I miss it. I've quite definitely grown out of playing Minecraft now, as a lot of people have, but you know, I come back every now and then for nostalgia, and God, there was so many great moments on this server. I enjoyed being staff so much and helping the community, and loved just being in this community. While it had its toxic points, you know, what community doesn't? Being one of the few Australians who ever played, one of the few Australian staff members, I held a special place in my heart when I played it. It really, really did. And I don't regret at all joining or applying for staff or any of that. The journey that Emenbee took me on, much like a lot of other people have said, was simply amazing, and cannot ever be replaced by anything else. I don't know, it really shaped my childhood, and I loved it. So did so many other people, you know. And a lot of fun points, a lot of bad points, and you know, my staff member team, one of the last, probably second last. There was a staff member team after mine, but the second last one, we really tried to get Emenbee back on track, and none of the staff really knew what was going on with Bryan, except for, you know, a couple noted like Jason, Heather, and so forth. But we really all were trying to get Emenbee back on path. Like, the time that I played when I first joined, it was really popular, and then it took a little dip there, but then it got really popular again. So we were just thinking, it's in a dip, you know, try your best to get more people to come and play. But yeah, no, yeah, it turned out to be something a lot more than that. And God, when I got told about Bryan, I didn't know what to think. It was, I mean, I only talked to him a handful of times. But yeah, even though through when I talked to him, he just seemed so down to earth, just so, you know, just always thinking, always just pondering, you know, very creative, very centre-minded, you know. He was an amazingly wonderful person, and you have to be to create something like this. He really strived for the community, and it really, it did get there. Like, it really did. And I so badly want just these servers to come online one more time, so everyone can go play Kit PvP or Downy, or have a game, have a season of Skyblock, make one more build on creative, or have one last round of CTF. You know, I long for that. And one of the saddest parts is I don't know what server I was on last, or what my last game of CTF was like. I forgot all of that. You know, you don't know what your last game is until, well, it's your last. And for me, I didn't know till after the fact. But yeah, my heart goes out to Bryan's family and all that knew him. You know, all the upper staff really did know him. Some of the players knew him. You know, everyone knew of Bryan. And it's truly a really sad thing. And so is the demise of Emenbee, but all great things must come to an end. But yeah, it's really sad. I really miss the community. I miss all the players. Yeah. You know, I don't know. It's someone else. It really is. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping that sense of community can still be carried on, and I'm sure everyone remembers Emenbee. You know, all those who played it. It sticks in your mind. It always stuck in my mind. It's the only server I ever really played. It was the only server I ever played. I played the Hive for a little bit, but then I found Emenbee, and I was like, well, I'll join here. And I didn't really play much more. And I'm sure that'd be the case for a lot of people. I wasn't the greatest at PvP. You know, I was okay. I played a lot of CTF, but you know, I wasn't the greatest match in the Kit PvP. I did get taught by Sam Mann though, and I believe that strengthened me up a little bit. And you never know who'd be better at CTF. It was always Oz versus me, ironically named Ozzy and Oz. The two of us are over the kings of CTF. We were always at fierce battle. But no, yeah. I miss it, and I think a lot of people do. I think a lot of people miss just the sense Emenbee had of logging on and greeting everyone you knew. I really miss that bit, just talking to everyone. That's the best bit. I'm still fortunate enough to talk to some of the people, Heather and Liam, Jason. Um, I still talk to some people, Rose, Dan. But yeah, I just miss hopping on, saying hello. It really, that's one of the things I probably miss the most. And forums, talking to people on forums and just helping out people as well. Like, one of the main reasons I ever got myself into staff was to help people, and I found it surprising. That's one of the things I missed the most. It's just being able to help people. Like, I don't know. It's just a sense of, I don't know, doing a good deed, I guess, and helping someone, and I miss that. But yeah, I played this server for many years, all throughout my childhood. It was always a really big part of my childhood. And well, I miss it dearly. And yeah, my condolences go out to Bryan and his family, because God, I couldn't imagine ever being in that situation. Someone that young and had to go through that. It's absolutely horrible. But his family is doing a fundraiser, I believe, and I'll fundraise a scholarship thing, I believe, and I'll put a link for that into the description if you guys want to help out with that, because I'm sure that I think I have, I believe, because it is really a great thing what they're doing when they're in such a place of misfortune. But all of this, you got to remember, all of this was created by Bryan, and Emenbee is Bryan's legacy. That's what it is. Emenbee forever changed a lot of people's childhood. It changed mine. It changed so many other people's. I could countlessly name. Staying up those late nights, at least late nights for me, and taking part in drop parties and talking to people on CTF and listening to music while playing CTF. All of that is because of Bryan, and it couldn't have happened without Bryan. And I'm sure a lot of people's childhoods wouldn't be the same without Bryan and this amazing thing he created. And well, I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for Bryan and what he did. And it's just, it's really upsetting to let go, I guess. But you have to, and that's one of the things that, kills you the most. But, just gotta get back up and keep going. That's really all I can think of to say. I mean, I never really created too many videos. I thought of doing it, but I didn't. So all you that may be watching this and may know me, it's just sad. And I miss all you guys, and I wish it didn't have to end. But it's just a reminder of the great thing that Bryan did and his amazing legacy that will always be felt with the people who played Emenbee. Well, thank you so much for listening. This is all I had to really say, I think. Pretty sure. But my heart goes out to Bryan's family, and my heart goes out to the legacy of Emenbee. I miss the server greatly every day, and everyone who played it. But yeah, I'll see you later, guys. Thanks for listening. I'll put that link in the description. But yeah, goodbye.
There we sat in snow. All that time she was silent still. So if you love me, won't you let